We now show you the Search for Persons section in the WIZportal. Similarly as with an internet search engine, you look in the person records for a specific name, a part of a note or an internal reference number. WIZportal then gives you a list of the matching items, but you will only be shown the persons you're allowed to see according to your authorization level. You can limit the amount of search results by changing the filter settings on the right side. You can decide for yourself which value should be taken into account. If you want to use the same filter settings regularly, you can save the current filter configuration and access it at any time. We choose our client Daniel Cooper. You now get to the basic profile of a person. Select the left or right arrow keys to scroll through the filtered list of persons. We would like to point out that the user interface may have different functions due to changed permission settings. In this example, you will only see a few enabled functions. If you're authorized, you can press the Edit button to change the client data. You decide which field you want to activate with the help of the WIZportal configurator. If you need additional fields at a later date, you can simply and easily unlock them with just a few clicks. If a certain group of users shouldn't see or edit certain fields, you can also define this with the configurator. The authorization group is important if you want to make certain groups of people available only to certain users. For each user, you can specify which clients they are allowed to see. All drop-down menus, such as authorization groups, but also target groups or signal source, are based on referent value tables. You can set these up according to your needs with your respective terminology and adapt them at any time. You can also use the WIZportal configurator for this. With Consultant, you can determine which internal employee takes care of the person. The second or third consultant can be representatives, for example. If you work in the field of child and youth welfare, important contact details of father and mother, custody information or other contact information can be stored here. You can also give the person being cared for access to the WIZportal. The client can then see the data that you unlocked for him. Goals and agreements that this person has to fulfill independently are displayed on his personal user interface. If you need additional fields in the lower part of the client file, such as yes or no fields, number fields, note fields, or table fields, you can add them yourself in the configuration. Headings can also be freely defined. Therefore, additional paid programming work in the WIZportal is not required.